Darwin Sailing Club. Welcome to your new function area. You arrive, you've got the flags all lit up, highlighted here. You have all the tables, you're all dressed up to the nines because you're arriving to a wedding. Got this beautiful glowing starfish. We've got to come up for a name for it, glowing octopus, but I mean, it's got that wonderful energy to it. We could put a mirror ball floating in there, put a low voltage motor there. But the main thing I wanted to explain tonight is giving it a sense of space. You don't feel like it's a function area. If we put a stage in here, that is going to sell and you'll be able to get so much more for it. The natural stage, all the energy flows looking this way towards the sunset and the ocean. Build in a stage here. It doesn't need to be a trunk. We do a rectangle. Look at this, you're up on stage, whether you're the bridal table or you're up here doing speeches, it's in line of sight of everybody here. Now you just build a wooden deck, so it's very boaty, polish it down, bring the stage out to here. You could actually do it higher and have a step down here, and then have one big step at the front and have it glowing underneath. So I've got a warm glow down the wood, first step, and then on to the next step. Have a second step here. You don't need any steps here. Come around here like a rectangle. It is actually quite a big space. But where this can be really exciting, we can actually this is where you get the value added and be able to get some money for functions. I mean, if this worked for weddings, as I said, it would be Channel 9 if they'll come up here to do the Today Show. This would be the best location for it. We've got all these palms behind it. We're going to light like the other ones. We've also got these 3 huge trees which actually frame the stage perfectly, and they're towering above. So the palms we could put in ground color changing. RGB WW, so they stay warm white all the time when the rest of the pub's on, but if you've got that bridezilla and she wants purple, you can give her purple palm trees. So simply just isolate these ones behind the stage in this wedding area, and you can change the color of the palm trees. We would also light the huge trees here in the stage. We can put in-ground lights onto the stage to light up this canopy. There's the moon just in there. Just like Temptation Island, there's a full moon every time I come to the sailing club. But this would give it the space. It would tell you it's a function area. You can sell it more. And we put lights in here so they don't have to hire it, make it easy for them. The simplest way we can do on these trees is just put landscape lights aiming towards the stage and just have weatherproof outlets that you can simply switch on, just like we have here, and have the lights aiming down on the person on the stage. You could even make the stage come out a little bit further, and that 80s light there and that 80s light there, put a bigger pole over the top of it, make height, and you could actually put a stage light there and a stage light there. So you've got your stage light left and right. You could really make it really professional for not a lot of dosh as such. Now the backdrop for weddings, functions, etc. You've got your palm trees that all be lit up. If it's Coca-Cola, you can light them up. Now at Christmas time or any time, we would put fairy lights all through the trunks of the palm trees behind the stage. So for weddings, you just turn on the fairy lights in the trees and they're still up light and they look great. So if the bridezilla wants purple, you've got the fairy lights in the palm that look great, but the fronds are all purple. And when we put the fairy lights in, we'd actually put also a set of multicolored fairy lights in. So you just turn them off, but then at Christmas time, you can have multicolored fairy lights going up the trunk and all the palm fronds lit. So you're getting lots of different uses out of the space. But you could really put a full, very easy, like color changing landscape lighting on the stage to give you any functionality you want, and you can hire that out when it's already here, part of the venue. Just an idea, but it's an amazing space. It would look fantastic. So wooden deck with a wooden front step with warm glow washing down, then another big step on the front so it steps up and it looks grand. It gives you that stage effect. And also having the halo effect around the stage gives it a floating effect and really gives it presence at the stage. Then we have colour changing lights at the ground. We can light up the palm trees and right up into the trees above. And then your eyes are drawn to that, because you don't want the kids' playground as a backdrop to your wedding. Light that up, you will not see that. If that's lit, coloured, and that's all the energy, that's where your eyes go. You basically will lose all that in the background. Good night from the Darwin Sailing Club.